Okay, so looking at this one, you can see that the big message of this one is that it is symmetrical about the center lines. So that means that this half looks like that half, and if you can imagine that the top half looks like the bottom half. So that gives me an advantage that all I have to do is create a quarter of this, and then I can create the whole entire outside shape from that, and then we'll put the rectangles on the inside. Okay. So we're going to start with a line, and I'm going to make sure that that line is going vertically here, and I want to go up a distance of 1.125, and then I'm going to create a rectangular coordinate for this one. So I do have the x, which is 2.25, comma, and the y is also 2.25. Let's go to the right a distance of 1.25, down 0.75, and then we're going to go to the right a distance of 1. Alright, so there's my basic shape, and this is going to allow me to mirror and get all the rest of my shapes. So let's go with the mirror command. Let's select all of our objects. I will start at this endpoint, so click your endpoint, come straight down and do a left click here, and then hit enter. Let's go ahead and do that again. So mirror, I'm going to select all of these objects, enter. I'm going to select this endpoint to this endpoint. Now you can see that I have some double lines going around this. So for example, these are 2 lines. The OverKill command will clean those up. So let's choose OverKill, select all of our objects, enter, we'll get our dialog box, and then hit the OK button. And you're going to see that I had 4 lines that were overlapping, or segments, and it went ahead and took care of that for us. Okay, so now let's go ahead and create our center rectangle here. So I'll start with a rectangle. I'll click here on the outside. And the coordinates for that will be 2, 1.25. I want to move this in the position of this shape. I'll have a huge benefit if I make this into a polyline. So I'll select all of my objects, and then I'll choose to join them. Okay. So all of my objects are joined. I'm going to move this one from its geometric center to the geometric center of my big shape. So move, select my rectangle, enter. I'm going to shift and right click and choose geometric shape center. And I'll select that geometric center. Then I'll shift and right click again and choose geometric center and go to this one. Let's go ahead and create one of our rectangles on the side. So let's start with a rectangle. I'll click here, 1.75, 2.5. Let's go ahead and move this one from this midpoint to that midpoint. So I'll move this rectangle from this midpoint over to this midpoint. Use the move command again. Select our new rectangle. Select the base point and then drag it along this direction. 1. Last step we need to do is a mirror. Select the rectangle that I just moved. And I want to choose these 2 midpoints right here in the middle. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed and understood how I created this symmetrically and then put in all the shapes. Thanks for watching.